Hi, fourth grade. This week we are doing a project about artist Keith Haring. You might remember his work looking something like this, and might remember the posters we had around the room. Typically we would do this project on black paper with white color pencil. Here are some samples that I made. You can put a little bit of surrealism in them as well. Here's one of dogs getting abducted by aliens. But this year I'm not going to require you use black paper since I'm not sure what materials you have at home. In fact, if you even want to go outside and use sidewalk chalk, feel free to kind of do this project any way you would like. We typically would do the black paper with white colored pencil to show a style of art Keith Haring started out doing, which was on subway chalkboards. So he would put his art all over the subway, and as people started to notice it, he would gain notoriety that way as people recognizing these symbols. They're very iconic, the way he would make them. You can tell that they're not very detailed. However, they usually showed a lot of movement through line and the expressive gestures that they would be shown using. Okay, I'm going to show you a demo on how to draw people and the dogs in the style of Keith Haring, and I can't wait to see what kind of subjects you guys can come up with. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with some of our Keith Haring figures. We're going to start with a round head, so I want you to go ahead and make a circle, not all the way complete. And now we're going to add the arms onto it. So I'm going to do my figure dancing. They don't typically have much of a neck, so I'm going to start the shoulders off right from the head. And I'm going to draw one arm going out and down. I'm going to add a little hand onto it. I'm going to draw the other arm up in the air. Add a little hand. Next, I'm going to add the torso. So add two straight lines. And now the legs. I'm going to do one leg up in the air. Add your foot on the end. And then one leg down on the floor. Next, you can add some lines to show movement and excitement that this person is dancing. And then right here next to it, I'm going to demonstrate how to draw the dog. So the dog, we're going to start with almost an alligator's mouth. Start with a square rectangle. Add another one on the bottom. Next, we're going to add two pointy ears on the top. And then we're going to draw a dog standing on four legs. So I'm going to just draw a line going back on the back. A little rectangle up for the tail. Come straight down. And we're going to make the four legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to draw some lines coming out of the dog's mouth like it's barking. You can even combine the dog's head with the figure's body. Sometimes you would see this in his artwork, and I'll show you the samples that I made again. This one was two figures. One is a ladder. Actually, there's three because I drew another one hanging in here, and then another one diving off the diving board into a pool of paint. The other one I did is two of the dogs, one dog more with a human body and then a dog on four legs getting abducted by an alien spaceship. So you might use a lot of repetition in these. I used the squares on the tile floor. I used these squares in the windows as well as these little lines. And on this one, repetition of the squares in the ladder rungs and as well as the buckets down here. I am really excited to see what you guys can come up with, and take a look at the samples I sent in the email from last year. All right, happy drawing everyone. Bye.